And now, it's time to dive into the heart of Success 2025, the exciting new developments that will shape how we grow, lead, and succeed together. To guide us through this next chapter, please welcome Ms. Adriana Ko, our Regional Business Development Director. Adriana has been a driving force behind Lifewave's strategic expansion and field success across the region. Today, she will be unveiling the new compensation overview, a bold, future-ready plan designed to reward leadership, empower growth, and elevate every Lifewave member's journey. Let's give a warm welcome to Ms. Adriana Ko.
In this section, we will explore the various structure elements of the compensation plan and how they are utilized in paid rank qualifications. First, let's explain what and who is included in your enrollment organization. This is also referred to as your enrollment tree. Your enrollment organization is comprised of everyone that you personally enrolled, both brand partners and customers, and everyone that those teams subsequently enroll as well. As you learn about the compensation plan, you will hear the term volume. Personal volume. This is the combined qualifying volume from your customers' purchases and your own purchases during a rolling 31-day period, based on enrollment tree. Qualifying volume is the amount of volume associated with a product used to determine paid as rank qualification and customer premiums earning. This volume amount is currency neutral and is the same for customers and brand partner purchases. In other words, the QV or qualifying volume awarded for each product will be the same, regardless of who purchased the product, brand partner or customer. As an example, a regular sleeve of product is assigned 55 QV qualifying volume, and this amount is the same whether it is purchased by a brand partner or a preferred customer. Bonus volume is the amount of volume associated with a product used for bonus calculation. This volume amount is currency neutral and differs based on the individual making a purchase. Meaning, the value of BV, bonus volume, given for a brand partner purchase may be larger than the value given for a customer purchases, specifically a preferred customer or a PC Plus customer. Bonus volume is used as the base to calculate binary and level earning bonuses. As an example, when I purchase a regular sleeve of product as a brand partner, the order gives 55 bonus volume. When I purchase the same product as a preferred customer, the order gives 39 bonus volume. Total downline volume is the total volume from all the purchases made by yourself, your customers, and your brand partners and their customers in your entire enrollment tree downline during a rolling 31-day period. Qualified downline volume is the total qualifying volume, QV, from all the purchases made by yourself, your customers, and your brand partner teams and their customers in your entire enrollment tree downline during a rolling 31-day period. This takes into account a maximum volume rule, also known as MVR. Now that you understand all the different volumes in the compensation plan, let's talk about the MVR, maximum volume rule. The maximum volume rule is the highest amount of total downline volume that may be counted from any individual leg. For easy explanation, let's look at an example. Andy has 3 personally enrolled brand partners, Billy, Mei Mei, and Zane. Billy has a total downline volume of 55,000, Mei Mei has 20,000 total downline volume, and Zane has 25,000 total downline volume. For Andy to qualify as a 2-star executive, he will require 100,000 qualifying downline volume. Looking at the illustration, you can see that Andy does have 100,000 total downline volume, but does he have 100,000 qualifying downline volume? Let's recap. Qualifying downline volume takes into account the max volume rule. So let's look at the MVR for a 2-star executive. It is 50,000. So this means that no more than 50,000 can be taken from any single enrollment leg. In Andy's case, he has Billy, who has 55,000 total downline volume, and because of the max volume rule of 50,000, Andy is only allowed 50,000 QDV from Billy. This means that Andy's total qualifying downline volume is now only 95,000, and he has not achieved the rank of a 2-star executive. Now, let's see if Andy meets the requirements of a 1-star executive. Andy needs 40,000 QDV with MVR of 20,000. Yes, he qualifies as he has 60,000 qualifying downline volume and he meets the MVR as he is taking a maximum of 20,000 per enrollment leg from Billy, Maymay and Zain. So Andy is a 1-star executive this week. Next, let's look at what is a leg, used in different concepts. A leg comprised of a personally enrolled brand partner and the entire team under that brand partner. This is inclusive of all customers and brand partners personally enrolled by anyone in that team. It is important to note that a brand partner can only ever have as many legs as they do personally enrolled brand partners. So if Daniel has 5 personally enrolled brand partners, he will have 5 enrollment legs. Now that we understand the enrollment organization, also known as enrollment tree, all the different volumes and the concept of a leg, let's dive into the volume legs required for rank. Volume legs represent a count of personally enrolled brand partners that meet or exceed the required total downline volume amount. For example, a 1-star director rank qualification requires at least 2 personally enrolled brand partners whose respective downline teams each have a minimum of 1,000 total downline volume. As you move up the requirements of a 2-star director, the volume legs required is still 2, but each of those 2 must now have a minimum of 2,000 total downline volume each. With an understanding of volume legs, we can now discuss the rank qualification of outside largest legs volume. This is referred to as outside largest 2 legs or outside largest 3 legs depending on the rank. Remember, a leg comprises of a personally enrolled brand partner and the entire team under that brand partner, including all customers and brand partners personally enrolled by anyone in that team. So a volume leg will be the volume for every brand partner and customers in that leg. Every brand partner who has personally enrolled brand partners will have 1 or more volume legs depending on the number of personally enrolled brand partners they have in their enrollment organization. As an example, Kimi has 5 personally enrolled brand partners, JJ, Rose, Penny, Lou, and Wong. So this means that Kimi has 5 enrollment legs. Outside largest legs volume consists of the combined QV from a brand partner's own personal volume and the total downline volume from all enrollment tree legs, excluding the largest legs used for volume leg requirements. This means excluding the largest total downline volume teams that were used to meet the volume leg qualifications. So, referring to Kimi's enrollment organization, JJ has 20,000 total downline volume, Lou has 15,000, Rose, Penny, and Wong have 3,000, 2,000, and 1,000 total downline volume respectively. Kimi's largest legs in order of highest to lowest would be number 1, JJ with 20,000 total downline volume, number 2, Lou with 15,000, number 3, Rose with 3,000, Penny and number 4 with 2,000, and last, number 5 would be Wong with 1,000 total downline volume. This means that Kimi's largest 2 legs would be JJ and Lou. So Rose, Penny, and Wong will be considered as Kimi's outside largest legs. For most ranks, the required volume legs are 2. The outside largest legs volume would exclude the total downline volume of those 2 volume legs. You will notice, for rank requirements, the amount of volume required in outside largest leg volume matches the amount of volume required from each volume leg. So, in Kimi's example, she will be qualified as a 1-star executive as she meets the requirements of 2 volume legs at 6,000 each. She has JJ and Lou with over 6,000 each. She also meets the outside largest 2 legs requirement of 6,000. She has Rose, Penny, and Wong, who makes up 6,000 volume required. Kimi will not be entitled to 2-star executive. This is because although she meets the volume leg requirements as JJ and Lou has at least 15,000 each, Kimi does not meet the outside largest 2 legs requirement of 15,000 as she only has 6,000 from Rose, Penny, and Wong. So Kimi will be paid as a 1-star executive this week. Remember, the outside largest leg volume can come from, number 1, your own personal volume, 2, your total downline volume from 1 additional personally enrolled brand partner, number 3, total downline volume from a combination of as many personally enrolled brand partners as needed outside of those brand partner teams used to meet your volume lake requirement. Number 4, a combination of personal volume and personally enrolled brand partner teams outside of your volume lakes. Now, to understand the final structure requirement of rank qualification, we must first learn about the binary organization. Your binary organization or binary tree is a separate team structure from your enrollment tree. In the binary tree, each brand partner has a maximum of 2 positions directly under them, one on the left and one on the right. This tree will include everyone from your enrollment tree, but will also include individuals enrolled by brand partners above you in the binary tree. The binary balancing rank requirement considers both the enrollment tree as well as the binary tree. This element requires a minimum amount of total downline volume from your personally enrolled brand partners to be on the left or right side of your binary tree. So, let's look at Kimi's enrollment organization again. Kimi has 5 enrolled brand partners in her enrollment tree. In the binary tree, Kimi's 5 personally enrolled brand partners will either be on the right or left side of the binary tree. Let's assume that Kimi has JJ, Rose, and Penny on the left side of her binary tree, with Lou and Wong on the right. This means that Kimi has 25,000 total downline volume on the left and 16,000 total downline volume on her right. The amount of enrollment tree total downline volume needed to be balanced between the left and right binary lake at each rank matches the same volume amount required for the outside largest lake volume. So, in Kimi's case, as a 1-star executive, she will require at least 6,000 volume on each side of her binary tree to meet the balanced binary lake requirement for rank advancement. Since she has 25,000 total volume on her left and 16,000 total volume on her right, Kimi has met the requirement for balanced binary lakes. With a clear understanding of volumes, lakes, and structure requirements, you are now empowered to take bold action, not just for your own success, but to lead, uplift, and build a legacy with your team. Walk the success path with purpose, and together, let's shape a future that leaves a lasting impact.
Thank you, Adriana. Now, let's talk about what's coming up next. This next session is all about unlocking success, your success, with the brand new Lifewave Enhanced Compensation Plan. Whether you're just getting started or you're a seasoned leader, this session will give you the tools, insights, and strategies to maximize your potential earning and elevate your business. We're going to break down what's new, what's improved, and most importantly, how you can leverage these changes to grow faster, earn smarter, and build stronger. This is more than just a plan. It's a blueprint for your future. So grab your notebook, silence those distractions, and get ready to lean in. Because what you're about to hear could be the key to your next big breakthrough. Let's get started with Unlock Success with the new Lifewave Compensation Plan. Now that you understand all the structure requirements of the compensation plan, let's take a look at the success pathway in the Enhanced Compensation Plan. When you sign up as a brand partner, you will need a minimum of 55 PV to be considered an active brand partner. As an active brand partner, you are now eligible to earn commissions and bonuses, as well as move up the ranks. The Lifewave Success Pathway has 12 ranks, separated into 4 groups: Manager, Director, Executive, and Presidential. And within each of these groups, there are 3 ranks: 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star. To achieve each of these ranks, there are up to 6 requirements that you need to achieve. The ranks and requirements have been carefully planned and designed to ensure that you are building a sustainable and rewarding business that will be your legacy. The 6 requirements are PV, personal volume; QDV, qualified downline volume; MVR, max volume rule; VL, volume legs; OLXL, outside largest legs; and BB, binary balance. Now let's look at the 6 requirements at each rank in the success pathway. To start earning bonuses in our enhanced compensation plan, you will need to be an active brand partner with a 55 PV. To move into the first group of ranks, you will need to achieve the rank of a 1-star manager. There are only two requirements for a one-star manager, which is 110 PV and 750 QDV. For a two-star manager, the requirements are 110 PV and 1500 QDV. To achieve the rank of a three-star manager, there is an additional requirement needed. You will need to achieve 110 PV, 2500 QDV, and at least one volume leg with minimum of 1000 TDV. To break through the next group of ranks, you will need to achieve the ranks of a one-star director. The requirements for this will be 110 PV, 5000 QDV, with MVR of 2500, which means that at this rank, you will not be able to take more than 2500 from any one single leg in your enrollment tree. You will also need two volume legs at minimum of 1000 TDV. As for the outside largest leg requirement, you will need another 1000 with binary balance of 1000 minimum for each side of your binary leg. To achieve two-star director, you will need 110 PV, 10,000 QDV with MVR of 5000, two legs at minimum 2000 per leg, and outside largest two legs of 2000, and binary balance of 2000. For three-star director, your requirements will be 110 PV, 20,000 QDV with 10,000 MVR, two legs at minimum 3000 and outside largest two legs and binary balance of 3000 respectively. To break through into the executive ranks, you will need to achieve the rank of a one-star executive with the following requirements: 200 PV, 40,000 QDV with MVR of $20,000, two volume legs at minimum of 6,000 TDV. As for the outside largest leg requirement, you will need another 6,000 with binary balance of 6,000. To achieve two-star executive, you will need 200 PV, 100,000 QDV with MVR of 50,000, two legs at minimum 15,000 per leg, and outside largest two legs of 15,000, and binary balance of 15,000. For three-star executive, your requirements will be 200 PV, 250,000, QDV with 125,000 MVR, two legs at minimum 40,000, and outside, largest two legs and binary balance of 40,000 respectively. To break through into the exclusive ranks of presidential, you will need to achieve the rank of a one-star presidential with the following requirements: 200 PV, 600,000 QDV, with MVR of $300,000, two volume legs at minimum of 100,000 TDV. As for the outside largest leg requirement, you will need another 100,000 with binary balance of only 40,000, which is the cap for all ranks in the presidential group. To achieve two-star presidential, you will need 200 PV, 1.5 million QDV with MVR of 750,000, two legs at minimum 240,000 per leg, and outside largest two legs of 240,000, and binary balance of 40,000. For three-star executive, your requirements will be 200 PV, 3.5 million QDV, with 1.75 million in MVR. As a three-star presidential, you are required to have three legs at minimum 500,000 per leg, and outside largest three legs requirement of 500,000, with the binary balance capped at of 40,000. Here is an overview of all the 6 requirements for the 12 ranks in Lifewave Success Pathway. These pathways are designed to help you build a strong and, more importantly, sustainable business that will be your legacy. Check out all the other videos we have created to help you in every step of the way, all the way to the top. Thanks for watching, and wishing you all the best in your success journey with Lifewave. Growing your business and network is never easy. It's a journey filled with challenges, decisions, and sometimes uncertainty. But as we've just heard from Adriana Ko, having the right guidance, knowing what to do, how to do it, and having a clear roadmap can make all the difference. It not only accelerates your progress, but it also helps you avoid unnecessary detours, saving time, energy, and effort. Adriana, thank you for sharing your wisdom, your experience, and your practical strategies with us today. Your clarity and passion have given us all a renewed sense of direction and purpose. And remember, if you have any follow-up questions or thoughts, you can always submit them through the Q&A section on the event website. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, A big thank you to Adriana Ko for lighting the path forward. Let's keep climbing together. We've covered some powerful insights so far, and now it's time to dive into something truly exciting, the most direct and immediate way to generate income with the enhanced Lifewave compensation plan. To guide us through this next segment, please join me in welcoming someone who brings clarity, confidence, and real-world know-how to the table, Michelle Lowe. Michelle will be walking us through the very first and most accessible method of earning in the new plan. Whether you're brand new or looking to sharpen your strategy, this is the perfect place to start. So get ready to take notes, ask questions, and unlock the potential that's right at your fingertips. Michelle, the stage is yours.
I'm honored to stand before you today to introduce the very first bonus a brand partner can earn at the beginning of their Lifewave journey. Whether you are just starting your journey as a brand partner or you're a seasoned leader looking to maximize your earnings, understanding how you can earn from your customers is key to building a successful and sustainable business. In this session, I will break down the earliest bonuses you will receive, earnings from your personally enrolled customers. Now, why is this so important? Because customers and their purchases are the foundation of your Lifewave business. They bring volume, repeat orders, and most importantly, they are often the first step towards long-term brand partner relationships. And to recognize your effort in attracting and serving customers, Lifewave rewards you in two powerful ways through the compensation plan. The first way is the retail profit, and second way is the customer premiums. Whether you are focusing on individual product sales, creating a consistent stream of customer volume, or building relationships that may lead to team growth, these two earning streams put cash in your pocket right now and keep rewarding you as your business grows. Now let's explore each of these in detail so you know exactly how to make the most of your customers' relationships. Now the first bonus is the retail profit. Now this is earned on every purchase made by a customer you personally enroll, whether they are new or returning customer. Your retail profit depends on two things. First is whether the customer is a retail or preferred customer, and second is which specific products they purchase. For full details on retail profit amounts by product, be sure to check the Lifewave product pricing list. A more interesting bonus would be the customer premiums. Customer premiums are bonus earnings awarded when your personally enrolled customer sales hit a certain threshold. Now here is how it works. When you generate at least 300 QV from personally enrolled customers over a rolling of 31-day period, you become eligible to start earning customer premiums. And your customer premiums rate, the percentage you will earn, is based on how much QV your customers generate over the 31-day period. Now, if you look at the table, you can see that you can start at 300 QV, where you will earn at a 5%. And as you sell more, your percentage increases. From 600 QV, you'll be awarded a 10%, and for 20%, you will need to have 1,200 QV or more within the last 31 days. Now, the more you sell, the higher percentage you will earn. It's important to understand how this is calculated. While your rolling 31-day QV sets your premium rate, your weekly customer premiums are based on the customer QV generated during each commission week, multiplied with the premium rate you are entitled to. Now let's walk through an example. Say you have generated 1,000 customer QV in the last 31 days, and that puts you at a 10% premium rate. Now if you generate 400 QV In customer sales during the current commission week, you will earn 10% of 400 QV, which equals $40 in customer premiums for that week. Now you know how you can earn through retail profit and customer premiums just by focusing on customer acquisition and service. Every customer's purchase matters, and every sale helps you grow your business and income. So feel confident knowing that your efforts are rewarded as you share Lifewave's innovative products with the world. So ready to boost your customer earnings? Let's grow together with Lifewave.
What a fantastic session we've just had. As the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And in the world of direct selling, that first step is built on the foundation of the 3 S's: sales, service, and sponsor. Michelle, thank you for such a clear, practical, and inspiring walkthrough of how to take that first step with confidence using the enhanced Lifewave compensation plan. Your insights have given us all a powerful starting point to build from. Now, as we continue our journey, it's time to shift our focus to something just as essential: understanding who we're serving.